In the unpredictable and emotionally charged world of the young and the restless, the heart never quite stays still for long, and this week, Genoa City is about to feel the tremors of both passion and consequence. Christine Blair and Danny Romalotti are at a crossroads in their rekindled romance, while Phyllis Summers, as always, finds herself tangled in a web of her own making. Meanwhile, other residents are making moves that could change everything from boardrooms to bedrooms. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This week's spoilers promise heartbreak, healing, and a heavy dose of nostalgia as past loves reignite and long-buried secrets push their way back into the light. Christine and Danny's wedding decision. The past comes full circle. For longtime fans, Christine and Danny's story is the stuff of Genoa City legend, a slow-burning, decade-spanning romance marked by betrayal, heartbreak, and the haunting what-if that never quite went away. But now, after years apart and a rekindling that seemed impossible, Danny and Christine are finally ready to talk about forever. Their conversations this week turn from affection to future planning, with Christine gently teasing Danny about how she never expected to be wearing his ring again. But Danny's expression turns serious. He admits that while his love for her never faded, he's been hesitant, scared that their past wounds might bleed into the present. Christine listens quietly, her eyes softening as she takes his hand. "We've already lived our share of heartbreak," she says. "Maybe it's time we write an ending that's happy." Her words hang in the air like a promise, and Danny's face breaks into that signature grin fans haven't seen in years. Later, Danny confides in Tracy Abbott, revealing he's thinking about proposing again, this time for good. However, as always in Genoa City, no love story is without complication. Phyllis caught between guilt and temptation. Phyllis Summers might insist she's over Danny, but deep down, the thought of him walking down the aisle with Christine again stings like betrayal. After all, this is a man she loved fiercely and fought for ruthlessly decades ago. When Phyllis accidentally overhears part of Danny and Christine's conversation at Crimson Lights, she realizes they're making serious plans for their future. The news hits her like a punch to the gut. Her hands tremble as she grips her coffee cup, the camera zooming in on her conflicted expression. Later, she confides in her daughter, Summer Newman, trying to downplay her emotions. "It's just weird," Phyllis says. "Seeing them act like teenagers again, it's nostalgic." But Summer knows her mother too well. "Mom," she warns gently, "don't make this about you. Please don't do something you'll regret." Phyllis forces a laugh, but the guilt and longing in her eyes tell a different story. The ghosts of her past, her mistakes, her obsessions, her inability to let go, are catching up fast. And before the week ends, Phyllis finds herself in a compromising position that could destroy the fragile peace she's built. The temptation trap. Phyllis and Danny's moment. When Danny drops by her suite to pick up some sheet music he left behind, the air between them thickens instantly. It's not romantic, at least not at first, but their shared history hums beneath the surface. Danny tries to keep things cordial, but Phyllis, her emotions raw, can't resist poking at the wound. "So, I hear congratulations are in order," she says, her voice dripping with faux cheer. Danny sighs, knowing exactly where this is going. "Phyllis, please don't start." But she can't help herself. "I'm not starting anything. I'm just remembering," she whispers, stepping closer. "You used to look at me that way once." There's a long, charged silence. For a split second, it feels like time collapses, just two lost lovers standing in the ruins of what might have been. Then Danny pulls back, the tension snapping. "That's exactly why Christine and I need a clean start," he says softly. "We can't keep reliving old mistakes." He leaves, and Phyllis is left alone, her reflection staring back from the mirror, her eyes filled with tears she refuses to let fall. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But, unbeknownst to her, someone saw that moment. And it's about to come back to haunt her. The witness, a brewing scandal. Across town, Daniel Romalotti Jr. walks into society just in time to see his mother and father's awkward encounter end. He watches Danny leave with a heavy heart, then turns his gaze toward Phyllis, who looks rattled and defiant all at once. Daniel's face darkens. He's been trying to help his mother get her life back on track, pushing her toward honesty and redemption. But seeing her once again tangled in her old obsessions fills him with dread. Later, he confronts her privately. "Mom, I saw you with Dad," he says quietly. "Please tell me you're not doing this again." Phyllis tries to laugh it off, but Daniel's words hit home. Her son's disappointment cuts deeper than she'll admit. Still, she insists she was just being friendly, but Daniel doesn't believe her. "Every time you say you're not causing trouble, chaos follows," he says before walking out. That line hits Phyllis hard. The episode closes with her alone in her hotel room, torn between denial and despair. Christine's surprise. While Phyllis wrestles with temptation, Christine is unknowingly moving closer to a major life decision. She visits Lauren Baldwin, her longtime confidant, to discuss the possibility of marrying Danny again. Lauren, thrilled by the news, encourages her. "You and Danny are the definition of full-circle love," she says warmly. "After everything you've both been through, you deserve this." Christine admits she's scared. "I've fought so hard for my independence. What if I lose myself again?" Lauren's advice is simple but powerful. The right love doesn't take away who you are, it makes you more of it. That conversation gives Christine clarity. Later, she surprises Danny with a romantic dinner at the GCAC rooftop, complete with candlelight and a view of the city. As soft music plays, she reaches into her purse and pulls out a small velvet box. Danny looks startled as she opens it to reveal a simple gold band. Christine smiles. "You proposed to me once upon a time. Maybe it's my turn now." The scene fades on Danny's stunned but emotional face. The future may finally be theirs unless Phyllis has something to say about it. Phyllis's caught moment. Just as Christine and Danny's love story seems ready for a new chapter, Phyllis becomes the center of a brewing storm. A video surfaces, recorded unknowingly by a patron at the GCC, showing her emotional confrontation with Danny. Though nothing scandalous happens, the optics tell a different story. Phyllis looking vulnerable, Danny looking frustrated, and whispers of trouble spreading through the Genoa City grapevine like wildfire. When Christine sees the clip, courtesy of an anonymous tip, perhaps Tucker or Audra stirring trouble, her expression hardens. Memories of the past, Phyllis's obsession, the lies, the manipulation flash before her eyes. She confronts Danny immediately, asking him if Phyllis is still part of his life. Danny insists nothing happened, but Christine can't shake her doubt. "History has a way of repeating itself," she says quietly. "And I'm not sure I want to relive that pain again." For the first time in weeks, Christine and Danny's future hangs in the balance. Daniel takes sides. Meanwhile, Daniel finds himself in an impossible position, caught between his parents. He knows Phyllis's heart was in the wrong place, but he also knows she doesn't deserve to be the town's punching bag again. He pleads with Christine to give his mother the benefit of the doubt. She's trying, Christine. Really trying. But people keep waiting for her to fail. Christine listens, but doesn't respond. Later, she admits to Danny that she doesn't know if she can coexist peacefully with Phyllis always hovering around. Danny is torn. He loves Christine deeply, but he can't bring himself to cut Phyllis completely out of his life, especially since they share a son. This emotional tug-of-war sets the stage for a heart-wrenching confrontation and possibly a postponed wedding. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Echoes of Yesterday. Throughout the week, flashbacks remind viewers of Christine and Phyllis's long-standing rivalry, the car accident, the courtroom battles, the manipulations that defined an era. It's a brilliant storytelling device, cutting between then and now, showing how far these women have come yet how close they still stand to the edge. Both want to move forward, but their shared history refuses to die. And as Genoa City's residents gossip about the love triangle that never ends, Christine realizes that no matter how strong her feelings for Danny are, the ghost of Phyllis will always linger. Cliffhanger Friday. Phyllis makes a choice. By week's end, Phyllis stands before a mirror, staring at her reflection. Her phone buzzes with a message, "We need to talk." Danny. For a moment, she allows herself to hope. Maybe he wants to clear things up. Maybe he still cares. But when she arrives at his place, she finds Christine there too. The tension is suffocating. Danny looks weary, Christine calm but cold. Danny takes a deep breath. This can't keep happening. I care about both of you, but we need peace. Phyllis forces a smile that doesn't reach her eyes. Peace? In this town? Good luck with that. Christine's tone is icy but dignified. You can have peace, Phyllis. You just have to stop chasing ghosts. The silence stretches, and Phyllis finally breaks. Maybe I'm not chasing ghosts, she whispers. Maybe I'm just the only one brave enough to admit they never die. She walks out, leaving both Danny and Christine stunned. As the camera pans out, Phyllis's expression hardens into resolve. Whether out of heartbreak or defiance, one thing is clear, she's not done fighting yet. What comes next? Next week promises fallout and fresh beginnings. Christine and Danny must decide whether their love can withstand another round of chaos, or if they're doomed to repeat the past. Meanwhile, Phyllis may face backlash as the GCC video continues circulating. But in true Phyllis fashion, she might just turn her latest scandal into an opportunity. Some whispers suggest she could team up with Tucker or even Audra to regain her power and pride. And as autumn sweeps into Genoa City, the emotional temperature only rises. Old flames reignite, new alliances form, and once again, the young and the restless reminds us that in matters of the heart, nothing ever truly ends, especially when Phyllis Summers is involved. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.